Hello there, I'm Pam, and I'm here with you to explore some of life's most pertinent questions. And this week we are going to explore how to correctly eat a vegetable. Now, I'm sure what you're thinking is, how hard can it be? I'm pretty sure I know what to do. But do you really? Have you really thought out the process? And are you going into ventures without the clarity that you need to know that you are doing what you want in your life?
To me, correctly eating a vegetable like a carrot, there's only one way to do it,
To help us explore the answer to this question, we need to ask 5 basic things. One is, what do we want to know? We want to know how to correctly eat a vegetable. The second thing we want to know is, why are we going to eat a vegetable? The third question is, what kind of vegetable do I want to eat? After that, I need to know, where am I going to get the vegetable that I am seeking? And lastly, how am I going to ingest this vegetable into my system so that it truly becomes one with me and with the earth? You have to ask yourself, why is it that I'm going to eat this vegetable? Am I in the mood to eat a vegetable? The answer might be no, and you've already had enough vegetables for the day. So in that case, no, don't worry about eating the vegetable. That's the correct way to not eat a vegetable if you were planning on eating a vegetable but you don't want to eat a vegetable. Now, if the answer is no, I might still eat the vegetable, especially if I live in America, which I do. Eating a vegetable is always a good idea because there's so much crap out there that we have to eat instead. So if you live in America and you don't want to eat a vegetable, but you think that you should eat a vegetable, then eat the vegetable. Now there's also the third possibility, which is, am I in the mood to eat it? Yes! Great! If you are in the mood to eat it, go find a vegetable that you want to eat.
The sun is swimming on the rim. The moon is taking
Now we're going to talk a little bit about vegetable selection. Once you know that you want to eat a vegetable, or you know that you don't want to eat a vegetable but that you should eat the vegetable, then you can move on. You have to know why you want to eat it. If you want it because you just want to eat something really quickly, then you're going to want to select a vegetable that is simple to prepare and also to eat. Now, if you're eating it because you're trying to be artistic and you want the aesthetic pleasure that comes from a vegetable, then you have to prepare it differently and you have to select a different type of vegetable than you would if you just wanted to shove something in your mouth real quick. Okay, so now we can really get into what kind of vegetable am I going to get? And I get to make some decisions here. What kind of textures do I want? What do I want the vegetable to look like? What do I want the vegetable to smell like? What do I want to smell like after I eat the vegetable? Because that's an important thing to think about, especially if you're thinking about eating asparagus. Am I going to be eating the vegetable raw, or am I going to be cooking it? Do I want it to be green? Do I want it to be purple? Do I want it to be orange? Do I want it to be crunchy? Do I want it to be smooth? Do I want it to be leafy? Do I want it to be floretti? Do I want it to be stringy? So you have all of these choices when you're selecting the type of vegetable that you want. I went to the local farmer's market to get the experts' opinions on how to select the type of vegetable that you're going to eat, but let's find out what they had to say.
Feel a sleepy head on my shoulder.
It completely depends on my mood, and I go by color. Kind of whatever sounds good to me, whatever's fresh, whatever looks good. Sometimes I talk to the farmer and ask them how to prepare things and what they feel is best and the most fresh that day.
Yeah, definitely intuition. Like, you can just tell if something looks sad, it's probably not in its peak. You want to get something that looks fresh and vibrant and alive.
Tell me about avocados.
Okay, so avocados are delicious, but it's important to have different stages of their ripeness depending on what you're doing. So for instance, if you're going to make guacamole, you want them extra soft. But if you're going to do like BLTs, then it's better when they're a little bit firm so they hold together better in a sandwich. And then of course, if you want them to last all week, always pick some that are ripe, some that are almost ripe, and then some that are completely hard still.
Beautiful. Thank you. Good tips.
Very natural.
So now that I know what kind of vegetable that I want to eat, I have to figure out where to get the vegetable. And there's so many choices out there, but I think there's really two things to take into consideration. Do I want to get it from a generic grocery store? Or do I want to get it from a more local environment like a farmer's market or a co-op? And obviously, if you have a garden of your own or you grow vegetables, you probably want to eat your own vegetables. They taste so good when you just pick them right out of your backyard or your front yard. I like to go to farmer's markets, one, because it's fresher, but also because I really want to acknowledge the effort of the farmers who actually took the time to put a seed in the ground and water it and care for it until it actually became a vegetable. That's like a really hard thing, you guys. You have to acknowledge their bravery and effort for actually going the human route when so much humanity has already been destroyed. And if you're watching this video and you grow vegetables, you keep doing it. You keep doing it, because that's an accomplishment that not many people can really say that they've done. So you keep it up. Now, the folks at the farmers market had something to say about this too, so let's see their thoughts on where to get your vegetables from.
I'm here with Heather and Chris, and we're at their delicious bakery. And hey,
The farmer's market, I love to get my produce and anything that I need from the farmer's market because it's local. Everything's all grown here, fresh. It's picked fresh. It's organic. It's in season. You know that it's good for you. It tastes different. It's just so fabulous. And you get to know the farmer, so you get to develop that personal relationship, and you come every week and get everything you need.
Well, for one thing, we've traveled 5 hours from San Francisco County to come down here. These berries are fresh, and the farmers market gives an opportunity for people to really, like he says right here, we sell what we grow, and so it gives you an opportunity to try different varieties of fruit and vegetables. Yeah, this is a great place. So
I get my vegetable from Mark Meadow, and it's fresh and picked up the same day when I get it. It's not like in the stores. In the stores, it's a couple of days old, even weeks. That's it.
okay. Thank you very much.
So now you've gone to the place, you've gotten your vegetable. Now how do you eat it? I think that at this point, all you really have to do is make sure that it's clean. You have to cut off any inedible parts that you don't want to eat or that are poisonous. Then you put the vegetable into your mouth, you chew it, and if you've swallowed the vegetable and you've swallowed a part that you wanted, if you ate the amount of it that you wanted, and there weren't any bugs on it, if you haven't choked, if you prepared it in a way that wasn't disgusting and that didn't make you spit it back out, and you haven't harmed anyone in your pursuit of getting your vegetable, if you purchased the vegetable and you didn't steal it and it wasn't rotten, if you've done all of those things, then I think that you have successfully and correctly eaten a vegetable. So keep it up, eat more of them, and I will see you next time.
So the consensus is, though, that the most correct way to eat the vegetable is to just put it in your mouth?
Right.
Right. Okay. Thank you.